like a boss.
So today we're gonna be talking about how to stop manipulation from happening from the beginning. All right, I'm gonna teach you 3 steps how to check his corny ass so that a manipulation is avoided. You see, a lot of people try to get out of manipulations. My solution to you is avoiding manipulation. You see what I'm saying? So these are some of the 3 steps, and the reason why I made this video is because a lot of women get manipulated by men. They definitely do. And the women that and they get manipulated by men, usually they care about. You see, it's not easy to get manipulated by a guy you don't care about, but it's very easy to be manipulated by a guy who you care about. And so that's part of the risk of caring about people, that they are easy to be manipulative, and you will only know either if you know how to read the signs or if you gain perspective and look back. You know, it's kind of like being depressed. You don't know you were depressed until you get out of that period in your life and you look back and you're like, holy shit, I was deeply depressed, right? So these are some of the 3 steps that you got to avoid, right? So one of the most important things when it comes to avoiding manipulation is detaching yourself from the outcome. You see, for men, right? For example, you women, and you women know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? You cannot fuck with a guy if he doesn't care about you, right? And also, you cannot fuck with a guy if he has other options, all right? Now, what does other option means? Other option doesn't just mean fucking sex. Other options mean validation. They get their validation from different sources. The more you love someone, the more of their validation you exclusively want. So, why do we need validation? Simple, because we lack it from our own selves. The natural tendencies of humans is to feel a lack inside, and that lack inside will manifest itself through you trying to find companionship. That's part of and that companionship will lead to more reproduction. I think it's part of the DNA of humans, so that you could keep fucking and keep having kids, right? So when it comes to detaching to manipulation, the first thing you got to do is stop. How can I say this? Raise your standards, and because raising your standards automatically detaches you. In other words, if you say, "I will not accept bullshit from men," right? You gotta have clear fucking boundaries that you will follow through no matter how nice his dick is. You gotta have those boundaries, because if you don't have those clear boundaries, what's gonna happen is that the guy's gonna get you emotional. How does he get you emotional? You start liking him. You feel emotion towards him. You start giving him the benefit of the doubt. And once you really start liking him, your perception of him will not be clear. Everyone else will see the manipulation but you. So for you, you have to defend yourself. You have to arm yourself. And the only way for you to arm yourself is to have standards. Say, I would not accept a guy who only texts me once a day. Or I will not accept a guy who goes silent on me when he's mad at me. Now, when you say but what happens if he goes silent on me and I never hear from him again? Listen, bitch, okay? Fuck him. Let him go. Do not chase a guy. Lose the guy rather than chasing him. Make that a fucking policy. Do not chase a guy out of emotion. Only chase a guy out of strategy. What do I mean by strategy? Only chase him so that you could give him a taste and then back off. Don't chase him because you feel needy and you want to hear from him. That's how you get manipulated. He'll start seeing your weaknesses. That's the first thing. Raise your standards and do not accept bullshit from men. Have clear boundaries, and the most important thing, be willing to walk away. Be willing to walk away at the drop of a switch. That's how it has to be. There's no other way around it. Because what's going to happen is that he's going to hurt you. And then you're like, well, like he hurt me. And when someone hurts you, in order for you to feel better, you need to get their validation, right? So you're like, oh, why are you mad at me? Why are you mad at me? He doesn't respond. And then you text him again, why are you mad at me? He says, look, I'm mad at you because of this, all right? I'm not dealing with this. You're like, I'm sorry, baby, I'll change. Oh, for real? Yeah, I'll change. I'm so sorry. And now guess what? You fuck up and you're like, oh no, I fucked up. I'm sorry, baby. He's going to go cold on you and you're going to go back to him. This is what happens. It's human nature. So the first thing, be willing to walk away. Be willing to completely let it go. Now, the problem is that it's very difficult for some women to let it. It's difficult for some women to let it go, but this is what I'm talking to you. I'm saying how to avoid it from the beginning. I'm not telling you guys how to escape it. If you guys are in it, how to avoid it from the beginning. But also, this works if you're in it, right? Raise your standards. Do not accept that bullshit from guys. Don't accept my bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Second thing, get some perspective. Always be meeting other men. When you work at a job, and you get fired, your employees will have other applications. Employers take application even when they have you in the job. Why? So that if you leave, they have somebody else to replace you. Now, I'm not saying to be fucking other people. What I'm saying is have other options. Keep applying for different jobs. Keep your options open. Put guys in the friend zone. Not me though. Don't you fucking do it, because I'm leaving if you do that shit. I made a mistake of accepting the friend zone from a girl a couple weeks ago. Huge mistake. I'm not doing that shit again. Right? Why? Because it gives you perspective. And also, when I mean perspective, also doesn't just mean compare him to other guys, because when you like a guy, you exclusively see him and you sort of give him more qualities than he really has. What I mean by perspective, also, it means looking into the future. Look at how this behavior will affect the future. Look at how this relationship, if it progresses at the pace that it's progressing, and then in direction that it's progressing, how will it look in the future? Don't just look at the quick reward of getting his validation and feeling good. Nah, bitch. No, I'm kidding. Look into the future and see how that affects your whole future, because sometimes the reason why you make bad decisions is because you don't gain perspective. You don't ask yourself, how does this decision affect my future? You see, for example, like, I smoke a lot of weed, right? And something that helps me stop smoking sometimes is not just seeing the initial high you get, but also seeing what will happen afterwards. Okay, I'll get high, but then the next time I'll smoke 2 hours later, right? And I'll get kind of high, and then 3 hours later, and I'm like, fuck, I'm not even getting that high. 4 hours later, I'll smoke another one, and then I'm like, fuck, now I'm chasing the magic dragon. You see? And so when I think about that, and I don't just focus on the reward, but also what will happen today, what happened 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, then my mind begins to get more perspective, and it'll be a lot easier to let it go, right? And the last thing, focus on the larger goal. Have a goal in mind. Have a model of the relationship you want to have. Write it down. Write down how you want to be treated. Write down how he's going to be treating you, how you're going to be treating him, and the dynamic. Who's chasing who? What does he do for a living? What kind of friends does he have? How does he treat you? How does he talk to you? How does he talk to your friends? And also have things you will or will not accept in terms of your dream relationship. And every time you meet a guy, compare him to that. Ask yourself, is he worth it? All right, ladies. So finally, I have released my second course for women, which is natural chemistry. This course is a 5-week course. 5-week course where every week you're gonna get a new set of videos based on specific issues. This course is all about how to create and maintain the attraction in any man. This will help you create love. This will help you deepen the love with your man. This is not about manipulation. This is not about playing games. This is genuine natural chemistry. No more short-term partners. No more being fooled. Why? Because I will reveal to you not only how to create attraction in the first week, but also how to understand male nature, how to understand their tricks, how to prevent from being too attached, signs that he's the wrong guy, signs that he's a narcissist, signs that he's a mama's boy, signs that he's an emotionally available guy, emotionally unavailable guy. We go over everything. We go over this 3rd week, setting boundaries. We go over the 3rd week, controlling your emotions, right? Setting boundaries, 4th week, 5th week, embracing your masculine and the feminine, right? And on top of that, I have over 10 different bonuses. 10 different bonuses. My Lord have mercy, right? With a money back guarantee. The bonus are 1, the natural chemistry, over 10 hours of content, right? The breakup formula, how to deal with a breakup, right? The connecting with your man, right? Establishing a life of abundance, social mastery, understanding your dark side, the goal setting seminar, which is about how to set and achieve goals, practical mastery that will teach you how to master anything, the laws of human nature. I have a book club for the laws of human nature with over 4 hours of content, right? The transformational seminar in a pocket, which is my mindfulness seminar, and the Chase audiobook. This originally is $1,800, but you get it starting at $97, ladies and gentlemen, right? $97. We have different packages, but all of this starts at $97. And you know what? You can check it out for free if you want. Yeah, for all the freeloaders, I have free videos just for you. Free videos, all right? So you could just check it out for free, and then you could get out. Nothing wrong with that, all right? So, and on top of that, it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. No questions asked. That's right. No questions asked. I don't mind. I just want you guys to check it out, because I know when you take one look, you're going to want to buy it. I can promise you. Just like my other course, the psychological game of attraction. It was a hit. You're gonna love this one. This one is not about manipulation. This is genuine natural chemistry. Order it now. All right. I'll see you guys inside. Peace out.